Yo, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how RDCworld are real-life energy alchemists. What I mean by that is that one of the purpose of their content is to transmute pain through comedy. They have other purposes as well, like cultural commentary and entertainment and all of that, because they dope, well-rounded, they're a dope group all around. But I'm gonna break it down and show y'all how they are doing this energy alchemy right in front of everybody. But it's done in such a way that you might not even realize that's what's happening. And I'm gonna give you proof too. So let's dive in, let's get into it, let's rock. Now I'm about to show y'all a video of when Mark and Leland played Life is Strange. Now, if you played the Life is Strange series, you already know what the deal is with this game. But if you haven't, it's just a story-driven choice game that is emotionally charged. It's got a lot of going on to it. And so I'm gonna show y'all this clip and then I'm gonna break it down. So here, they're near the end of the story. The main character, Max, has to choose between saving the town of Arcadia Bay or saving her childhood best friend, Chloe. She basically is a time travel game, so you gotta make the choice.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture.
No, no way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
Huh?
I know. You prove that over and over
Don't
again.
make me
Even though I don't deserve it.
pick. Because I'm picking the world.
So selfish. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny.
Damn, can't
I
fool the
know I'm
world,
selfish,
y'all.
but for once,
The world gonna make somebody
I think
pay
I
for
should
it no matter
accept my
what.
fate.
Really did.
You
Died
made me
every
smile
time.
and
Crazy.
laugh.
Choose world or Chloe.
I can't make this choice.
Bro, her mom is
Hey,
all
what would
over.
happen if you chose Max though?
You're the
You
only
mean Chloe?
one.
Chloe.
But that city, I know that city gonna get wiped the fuck off.
Come on, see that. Really, I want to sacrifice Chloe, but I kind of want to see what happens if you don't sacrifice Chloe.
Okay.
But I just want to see what happens.
Okay, if not, let's just look it up and see what happens.
What?
Like, that's on YouTube type shit.
Oh, sacrificing.
Yeah,
Chloe?
whichever one we choose, and if they don't let us go back, we just look up the other one.
Bet it up.
So let's go.
All right. What's the right one? Who you want to choose right now?
I got Chloe, you gotta go, bro. Then you killing everybody in the city. It's taking everybody about that bitch, bro. I'm saying sacrifice Chloe.
She died 9 times anyway.
Yep.
Max, it's time.
I'm gonna miss you so
Jeez.
much.
Much love, peace.
That's me.
Much love, peace. I feel like we some
Always
hoes.
love you.
Bro,
Like we supposed to be sad,
Gotta get
man.
out of here.
Not like Walking Dead.
or Detroit.
So I'm anything in Detroit was alright. I don't even know. Somebody said that. Damn. Oh, you gotta let her die right here. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
It's cool, Nathan.
So you see right here is hitting Mark that you gotta, once you made that choice, now you gotta stand on it. Now you gotta stand on that joint.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Wow, that's actually crazy.
That's tough.
They writing though. What's the next plan, Nathan?
Nah, you're out of there, brother.
Boys, cinematographing.
Nigga, bro, her mom might be the most whole person in there. She lost her husband and her daughter.
You tell me this whole time this nigga would not just go over there and see somebody in the corner, bro?
All right, so right
David
here,
got his ass.
David got him.
the story is being rewritten, and it's like the ending that where Chloe dies is getting locked in, and then they're gonna go through the funeral and all that.
This shit crazy. No, she can't even stand, man. That shit's dead. It was right in that last half.
That shit was
It
tough.
was right in that last half, man. Don't get us fooled. I know we ain't crying or nothing, but the boy was writing.
The writing, the story, everything, it was cooking now. It was cooking. Now it was doing this little thing, right? It was doing this thing. So you could tell that, you know, they was feeling it, at least to some level they was feeling it. And then after this, they go ahead and watch the other ending on YouTube. But what's interesting is what happens after they see both of the endings.
I respect that, Max. I ain't gonna lie, man.
All right, so here we see that this is the second ending where the tornado or the storm wipes out the bay. Okay, now this part right here is important, what's about to happen, because they've already seen both endings, and this is a very emotionally charged game. And Leland is about to make a joke, which the way that they are laughing is very, like, it's very strong. And this is what I'm saying is this is what's happening. They are releasing this emotional buildup of energy through laughter because that's how their bodies are set up. This is how their gift works, right? This is how they alchemize the emotional energy through comedy and release it. So it means that they're not suppressing it. They are transmuting it through the channel of comedy. And that's how they do. Because if you pay attention right here, Leland is about to make a joke, and the response from both of them, just watch their body language and watch how much, especially Mark, how much he releases through laughter, how much they laugh at this joke. Now, the joke is funny, yes, but what I'm saying, what I've noticed when I first watched this was that there was a release. This is emotional release. Some people release through tears. That's why Mark made those comments earlier. Like I know some people was crying, and some people, because that's how they release emotional energy. Now, there is no wrong or right way to do this. What I'm saying is that people are built different. So it's okay for people to come on here on this type of games and cry and release through that way. And there's others that laugh and release through that way. Like there is no, humans are built different. Energetically, they're built different. Every human is an energy system and is set up different. You're wired different, man. I don't know if y'all heard about human designs, but look into that. There's some, it's like your nervous system is set up like an electrical system, and you are getting, you know, signals from the brain, electrical, all that kind of stuff, man. I'm not even going to get too deep into that, but what I'm saying is that they are wired. RDC, Mark, and these boys, they're wired. They're set up energetically to process pain and emotional charge through comedy, through laughter, right? And this is why it makes them so powerful and good content creators. Because I think that also this is offering a type of medicine, especially when it's tied into the culture and they're reflecting back what's going on culturally, and they are using humor to deliver a message. This is why they're so powerful. This is why I said they're so dope. This is why I said it. But let's watch this. Go ahead. Let's watch.
Oh, that's the deer that's been helping them the whole time, man. Stupid niggas.
Hey, we got our shit back. She really hold them niggas, man. This our shit now.
She chose her friend over the city. What the fuck?
Look at this. This is emotional release through laughter right here, live.
Oh my God, bro.
You see, it's not done. It's not done because it was a lot of charge playing the game. It was a lot of charge.
Nah, this showed that he'd be up.
Look at Mark.
Fuck no. Nah.
Look at Mark. Look, this is emotional release through laughter, bro.
This nigga, bro, I forgot to tears in my eyes.
Look how long it's going. Look how long it's going. This is what I'm telling y'all.
Oh, fuck!
This is release. You need to do this. You need to release some way. If it's tears or if it's laughter, you need to release. The last thing you want to do is suppress that shit. Look at this. Yo, my man almost knocked over the green screen, bro. Like this is that's a release.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't feel bad for this shit. Y'all are actually some fucking hoes.
No, that's so fucking.
All right, look. So, what I'm saying is that yes, people deal with release emotional charge different. Some people laugh, some people cry. It's all valid. It's all fair. I'm saying that they're built for this. This is why they're having this type of reaction. And I'm not saying like, yo, they can't have no type of like they don't get sad or they don't cry. Or I'm sure that they have their moments. They're still human. I'm just saying that they're built for this. They're built for this type of transmutation, which makes them energy alchemists. That's what I'm saying. And also, whether you're crying or you're laughing through it or whatever, it's like the last thing you want to do is suppress it and don't feel it. You have to process it somehow. So this is how they do it. Other people might cry. That's all fair. What you don't want to do is suppress it and don't release it. Just hold it in and shit. Like that's like the worst thing you could do.
Damn. Damn. Life is strange.
Life is strange. At the end of the day, that's what it
At the
comes
end
down
of the
to.
day, life is strange,
It's
bro.
strange as fuck.
Life strange as hell. It was right in that last
Nah, that shit was
It was
good.
right in that last half, man. Don't get us fooled. I know we ain't crying or nothing, but the boy was writing.
You see, that's where he said it. That's where he said it. He was like, don't get us fooled. Like, they ain't cry. So he even acknowledges like, yo, people, he probably knows that people probably cry at this type of game. So he's letting you know that he was feeling that energy. He was feeling the charge. And what you saw at the end there, them left, that was releasing of that charge buildup. This is how energy works. Now, this is why I'm telling y'all, this is why I'm showing y'all right here that they are real life energy alchemists. But it don't stop there. So let's keep going. Now, the next part I want to talk about is RDCworld and their connection to anime. Very early on, I'm pretty sure most of the guys, if not all of them, grew up watching anime. Now, anime is one of the most spiritually packed art forms out there. They drop a lot of spiritual truth and put it in the art of anime. And RDCworld, they grew up on it, receiving these spiritual truths through anime. They might not even realize it, that's what they were getting. I don't know if they do. I haven't really, heard them talk about it like that, or not that I've seen, but they're getting this truth in the anime, art form. So they're picking this up, and that happens to everybody, by the way. It's just if you can recognize it or not, then, that's a different thing. For example, Dragon Ball Z and the Z Warriors, when they gather all the 7 Dragon Balls and then they could get that wish, that's representative of the 7 chakras, the pools of energy in the body. And once you open them all up and line them up, then you become a manifestor, a conscious creator of your own life. So you get access to all that power once you line up the 7 chakras. That right there is a little hidden truth about Dragon Ball Z, which is one of the biggest animes to ever, like come up. So I know that paved the way for a lot of the animes that came after it. But all the animes have spiritual truths in them. And so when RDCworld makes skits about anime, they're channeling that same energy. They're talking about the hero's journey, the inner power, shadow work, divine timing, all this stuff. They're just making it in a funny ass way through comedy. But all the principles is there, everything is there, and it's just that's how they do that, right? And so and also, it's a safe way to connect to magic in a way that's not, people are not going to judge it because it's in the fantasy realm of anime. So you can still connect to that part of yourself and connect to magic, but in a way that's not going to be, you're not going to be looked at as weird or outcast or judged or burned, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times that's where it went. So that's the power of RDC, right? And that's the power of having the anime. I know that sounds kind of funny because, you know what I'm saying, that's how it goes. But but also what they did was let people know, give people a community and let them know it's okay to like anime. Because a lot of the time, like back in the day, bro, it wasn't always cool to like anime. Like you had to kind of low key hide it sometimes, and you know what I mean. Like even the same things with RPG and certain video games. Like it was cool to play sport games or fighting games, but if you was stepped out of that bubble, then you was kind of low-key judged and kind of way. So that's another thing that they did that was pretty dope. And so it's energy work is what I'm saying. Is like this is energy work that's right in front of everybody, but it's just packaged as entertainment, which makes it dope. Now, another thing I wanted to add on here, man, is kind of funny to me because the way things work, right? So the Earth is a school, and I'm not going to get too much into this, but the Earth is a school for soul evolution. And before you come, you choose everything. You choose the parents, where you're going to be born, the people, your best friends, all that, everything is you chosen, and you are making agreements with a lot of people. These agreements are called soul contracts. Now, you might have heard about them, maybe you haven't, but all it is an agreement in the spirit world. Before you come to this planet, before you incarnate, you make an agreement with a soul. It's like, hey, you're going to be my brother. You're going to be my father, my mother. It's like all this. We're going to be cousins. And I'm saying all of this to say that this is how they structure and they set up this whole RDC group. See, they are what's known as soul family. Before this life, they already had agreed to go on this journey together. And what's funny about this is, like, if you paid attention to how they all met, and I think about this sometimes. I think about like how they were in the spirit form, in the spirit bodies, the light bodies before coming to the planet. They were setting up, okay, you're going to be my cousin. I'm going to meet you in middle school and high school, whatever. College, I'm going to meet you here. Just how we going to link up and things like that. And we're just going, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is that we came here to do. So you got all this structure already laid out and everything's carefully planned. And then one of the homies is like, yo, what about me, bro? It's like, yo, just show up with the camera and knock on the door, bro. We got you. Come on, because like for real, I could just see them like they already had it all structured out, and then it was like the one brother there is like, yo, what about me? And you know, I think it was John that just showed up with a camera and knocked on the door. You know, like for real, like that's how it happened. So I think that's funny in a way where there was like, you know, had everything. I was like, yo, what about me? Nah, just come through with a camera, dog. We got you. Just knock on the door. We got you. And that's what happened. That's how it is, because everything else was already, you know, set up. So to kind of rewrite things or just kind of move things around, it's like, yo, just come through. We got you. And I feel like that's some real ass shit coming from a soul family perspective and the journey that everybody's on. It's funny. It's a funny way of looking at it, but at the same time, that's some real stuff. The last thing I want to add to this video is about spiritual gifts that I've noticed that it's in the group, and it's specifically Mark. So I'm about to show you a video, and then I'm about to break it down how this is a spiritual gift, and I'm gonna show you. So this clip right here it highlights a spiritual gift that Mark has. Let's do it.
I don't watch auto movies.
You ever see Wild Robot?
No.
You should watch movies, man.
He don't.
I'm too busy. I don't like to sit down.
You are not too busy.
I'm busy as first of all. I'm booked and busy.
I'm not too busy for Wild Robot. You're not too busy for Wild Robot.
How long is Wild Robot?
It's an hour and 30. It's like an animated
I
movie.
hate like it's
What
such
a
a
dumb question to
commitment,
movie.
bro.
How long do you think an hour and 30 is long?
Bro, some movies are
sorry.
2 hours. All
That's
right?
also not that much longer.
You have a lot of time?
To watch Wild Robot? Yes, I make time. Yes, and I watched Sinners and Goodfellas in the last week.
I hate when people say too busy for
I
me.
think what's Goodfellas. All right.
Like that gonna stress you out, bro.
That stresses me out every time.
So you just never.
She said an hour.
So you just always looking for a clip.
How much am I always doing shit?
For a clip. Huh?
Okay, so listen, this was happening here. Like, as you heard Mark say, I hate when people, you know, say they're too busy for doing whatever thing, because one of Mark's spiritual gifts is to check people, to say like, oh, is you solid right now? Like, is you know what I'm saying, keeping it real with yourself right here, which is a funny ass clip, by the way. And this is surface level stuff. Like this is on the surface. Like this is not that deep, but I'm still want to bring it in here because this is how it works too. Right? Right here, you can see that Cinna was lying to herself, saying like, oh, I don't have time to do whatever it is to watch the movie, where in reality, she prefers to do other things like playing Roblox or whatever it is that you want to do. Cause you know, that's facts, bro. If you want to do something, you'll make time for it regardless of whatever. So Mark's spiritual gift is checking people, but not in a way to like, it doesn't come from like ego type shit, at least not when it's balanced, right? It comes from a place of like, yo, Are you being solid? Are you being true to yourself? There's so much value in having a homie that does that, because it's like, yo, that is a gift. It's just checking people. And when it comes from a place of like, yo, are you keeping it real with yourself? It's solid. Yes, it's very valuable.
How much am I always doing shit?
You're playing a lot of Roblox.
Yo, I'm dead. I'm actually gonna punch you. I'm actually.
Are you playing a lot of
Get
Roblox?
HR department right now, because you need to report me, because I'm gonna hit you. Huh?
What the?
That was a threat. Yes. And also, you're not a big enough company to have an HR department.
Do you
He's
have
right.
one?
Yeah, I have a big fucking company.
Stunting on your ass.
Didn't your company get shut down?
I
No, hold on. Didn't your company get shut down and you lost like how much?
lost more millions than you'll ever make.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
All right, she should have seen. Listen.
Hey, dog, what the? Oh my God, dog. He cooking your ass.
Okay, look.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know somebody got cooked with a whole. You brought it up.
Bro, that was disgusting, bro.
I'm pretty sure Ludwig is wearing black forces at this event. I think that's the case. So Cinna should have noticed that he was wearing. That's where this energy came from. You put them black forces on, you turn around, turn to a whole different person, man. Look. But also, she was a really good sport about the whole thing. She was like really good sport about it. But at the same time, that brought her awareness of like, yo, you was lying to yourself. Like that's not. You wasn't being solid. You wasn't being solid with yourself. So that's what Mark said. Like, I hate when people say that. Like, what he's saying is like, I hate when people are not real about situations. That's what he really talking like. And that's a spiritual gift. So there's a lot of people that are using gifts and they might not necessarily be aware of, like, they might just call it like, oh, like, that's just who he is. And it is. It's true. It's true. That is who he is. And it's part of his personality, his person, and or whatever the case. And it's good. It's good to have a homie like that. So that's why I say, like, there's a lot of people in, you know what I'm saying, content creation, actors, all these people that are using this type of energy, spiritual gift, but they might not even recognize it, like that's what's going on. Because, I mean, you don't really need to, as long as you tapped in with yourself and as long as you living in your purpose, there's no really need to question it or label it or whatever, because it is what it is and it's serving you. So you're going to use it naturally because it's part of who you are and that's your gift. It belongs to you. So you don't need to ask for permission to use none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just by being yourself is one of the most powerful things you could do. And it's even in their name, right? Real dreams change the world. That it has a very purpose-driven energy behind it. And even I saw an interview where Mark said that it don't matter if people don't mess with the anime content, they're not going to stop because that's who they are. And so that's why the people that's meant to find, it finds them. So that's why I think it's so powerful. And this is why I wanted to do this breakdown, because there's a lot energetically going on here, and that's what I see given my whole background and my I work with energy. That's what I do. That's my thing. So I can see that when I'm watching things like this, I'm seeing like, yo, this is what's happening. And so I wanted to let y'all in and just give y'all a little, you know what I'm saying, a little breakdown, because this is so interesting to me. And I think all these people are dope, you know what I'm saying, like all these content creators, you feel what I'm saying. So that's the breakdown for this video. Yeah, see, that's what it was. So Cinna, she was a good sport about it. Ludwig had that Black Air Force energy. I'm pretty sure he had them on. And I'm going to be doing more of these videos. So tap in. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you're messing with the content. I'm going to be doing culture breakdowns, video games, rappers, all these things. And if there's something you want to hear about or from an energy perspective, then drop it in the comments, man. Let me know. Let's get to it because I love it. I love this type of stuff. And excuse me. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.